Okay, hello everyone. Let's make sure I'm recording. I'm recording. So, people have been wondering about, where is it? This unit right here, the legendary Mega Tank. Now, let's go over its stats for a moment and all that good stuff. So, if we go to, I could have just done it there, but we'll just go through here because it gives a description. The legendary Mega Tank is an absolutely devastating addition to any army. We can begin research now, Commander, but we will need to purchase limit upgrades from the event store before we can build this powerful unit. It's a PvP only platoon. Makes sense. So if you look at the stats, it's got 4 million health, which means it's one of the few units capable of standing up to a railgun shot. Now, if you can't close the distance, it means absolutely nothing. But it does mean that it is not a weak unit. It's 4 million health. If we compare that to my railguns, level 2, it's got just over 1 million health, so it would need 4 shots to kill a legendary mega tank. This has also, this is, low level base, but it gets the point across. It has a lot of health. It means that even phalanxes will have a bit of a problem with them because of their high health. Of course, there is a major issue with legendary mega tanks, the size of it. 800 space is a lot, especially for a PvP platoon. But what it makes up for it is its overwhelming health and damage. If you look at the damage per shot, that's 330,000 damage per shot, but DPS, it's damage per second, and so they take it from the reload speed, the clip size, and the fire rate. And it's a burst damage. It is effective against heavy vehicles. This is a heavy vehicle, so really it's theoretically good against itself if you think about it. But it means things like the jug and other things like that. I think they take extra damage. I'm not so sure. So it's yeah. So we will get this in a base. Let's see. Let's go for my attack log. We'll try this. Hopefully we get a defended base, and we'll only use that if just to give you a bit of a demonstration how it is used alone. I also complement it with a the legendary Hellfire, because they both in a way complement each other so well. The legendary Hellfire provides something for the what is it? For bunkers to shoot at. Since the missiles, they're targetable by pretty much most infantry and stuff. Who's this guy again? Oh, 42. See what this guy has. So this is gonna be a little while. Luckily I have hookers just for this occasion. I just had them lying around. I don't really use hookers, even in when I'm in an active Warzone for sectors. I don't know why. I just don't bother. Let's see what else is available. Like, legendary mega tanks, they're not meant to be sent alone. They're not meant to be sent without an escort, an anti-air escort. They're meant to be defended with anti-air protection. They need to be defended with this and that. But they're kind of a really powerful anti-ground units, just period. I'm not gonna use any offensive ops, so we'll be running it raw with just it by itself. Oh wow, I haven't even workshopped it. Never mind. Huh. So in theory, legendary mega tank is one of the more stronger units. This base has railguns. Okay, this should be an interesting challenge. I don't know if I can hit one then the other. Okay. Actually, I will use the Hellfire Mega Tank combination. This guy survives too. Okay, let's see. Okay. So we had this guy move up. He attack moves, so just automatically shoots missiles. Units aren't aggroed. Don't know why. And then have you fall back while the Mega Tank takes all the attacks. It's really meant to be used as a unit that's meant to take the point, to just soak up enemy fire, like how it's doing right now. That's what its goal is. That's its purpose. That's its niche. That's what it does well. It just soaks up all enemy fire. So other units, more powerful units, maybe. Oh boy, I did not actually. Shit, I need to get rid of that. But bugger. Never mind. So this is actually something this is actually good. So that's one of its core weaknesses of the unit, is the lack of anti-air capability. It cannot fight back against air units. So that's why you send it with an escort, like say technicals or phalanx or infantry, if you want, you know, a cheaper, space efficient thing. But you know. So yeah, another reason why these two work so well is this is long range. I don't know why they gave the legendary mega tank a low range. I guess it'd be a little bit OP. Now let's just finish this. So legendary mega tank, by no means a god tier unit you can send solo, but when used in the right situations, it could be a very strong competitive unit. Now let's go through the text after we finish this. So alternatively, you could make a few, because I can only fit 2 in a platoon. You fit 2 and just attempt to just decimate your enemies just through raw power. Of course, this could potentially backfire miserably, but you know. Sometimes it's more about using a fun unit than going around with the normal and just being, you know, just playing, you know, just a generic way to play, I guess. Nope. 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 What am I doing? Let's go to the bunker. Oh, wow, I actually got rid of it. Damn. I don't know if the Spartan ZKs can actually shoot this. I am not so sure about that. So now the Valiant can go in. Oh boy, come on. Take the fire. Oh no. Oh no. Nope. Nope. Well. Yeah. Legendary units, you know, they do need to be well protected and used in the right situations. Using them just as a good old fashioned killing unit, not a good idea. But they do make up for it in actual power. They do have the ability to deal a lot of damage. They don't deal low damage. Like the Hellfire missile does a lot of that one-shots liberators into space, while my guys spend a little bit of time dealing with them normally. So it obviously is in its own way very strong if it can just one-shot libs. Of course, you know, assuming they land. Oh boy. Let's not have a dead platoon. So, if I know there's probably going to be comments like, why am I even using this? Well, it's really just, I like variety. I don't like just using one thing, one particular way to play. I don't find that enjoyable, fun in any way. So, are there more drones? I haven't even workshopped this guy. Rip. Oh, let's just focus down that. I could actually flatten the space with a Herald. Let's do that. Let's just... Oh, I've spent too much time. Well... That just goes to show, in a way, how weak legendary units are, but in a way, how strong they are. Now, if we use something like... we could use riot control, actually. What's in riot control again? Or just... Libs and Disruptor. No, you guys can go back. Don't want to use technicals. That. Let's see what's on my Jug platoon. Oh my god. No. I'm trying to think what would be a fun way to end this video. You know what? Let's go specialists. So, oh, this is actually another, in a way, another combination I feel, in my opinion, is a viable one. So it is Breachers and Drakons. So what... Oh, wow, I didn't actually hear that one. So the Breachers have a lot of HP and a lot of damage output. The Drakons also have a lot of... they got a fair amount of HP compared to other infantry. they have longer range. They're really specialized for long range. While the breaches, on the other hand, specialized for long range Drakons. You'll see why in a moment. Drakons, they're very powerful units. If you use them at max range and let their projectiles build up, you can't really you get pretty big amount of damage dealt. That's anti-air. Okay, let's send you guys into the walls while you, in particular, you do this. Oh fuck! They're taking damage up here. What the hell, man? Holy hell! Oh, and they're in range of the railgun. So, yeah, maybe I should have. Well, rip. Oh well. Oh well. I guess I am using my Herald then. Oh well. Sometimes you just gotta use the strongest unit available. Sometimes you just gotta do it. So also for 150 population compared to 120, I would recommend, if you have the Elite Titan, just get your Elite Titan, upgrade it, do whatever. For 150 population, you can do a lot of work with it. It's not a useless unit. It's like you can do a lot more damage than just with one Night Owl. Like especially against stealth bases, anyways. Anti-stealth bases, I mean. Like, that's just my opinion, though. Like, because yeah, the Titan. I don't know. Just for 150 population, you either have a Night Owl or you have the Titan. And it's not like the Titan's weak. It's got a fair amount of health. Unlike the Night Owl, which pretty much dies to anything. Like, I don't know, it gets its personal preference. Like, it does make it a lot easier to just AFK on a Rogue 35. If you're going for Rogue 35s, it's just easy to AFK it. Just press F once you deploy it, go to another base, or just wait for that base to go or something. Like, instead of a Night Owl, like a Night Owl, it takes, I don't know, I think a Night Owl actually takes longer, but you can get a lot more out of that Titan. Plus, you can then use Night Owls for other players or other bases. Like, it's really worth it, in my opinion, for that 150 population. Now, with all that shit out of the way, now I can send in the rest of my air, because why not? At this point, I really don't care. Oh god. This gameplay just shows my recklessness, like the lack of just giving a shit about damage taken. Like, the lack of caring. Yeah, oh well. I play how I'll play. So, if you're wondering what my air composition is, it's for the Helis, it's Dina, Cyclone, Apollos, Fury, and Bonesaws. Bonesaws are just my standard air units. Since I'm a Survivor player, I like to have air units from, obviously from the Survivor faction. Makes sense. They're durable. They deal like a last stand suicide bomb attack, which, yeah, it really can deal a lot of damage in a small area, especially once you get your bloodlust up. It is ridiculous. Like, it more or less one-shots everything, I think, actually. Now that you think about it, I think it one-shots just about anything. With 200% damage. I don't think there's anything that a fully healed Bonesaw can't do, which is brutal. Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna lose 2. Oh well. Let's make this video entertaining, shall we? I don't get why not enough people do commentaries either. Like, they're fun, I think. Oh, and you're going down too, buddy. Rip. Oh, I got the base. Oh well. So Apollos, they're great against infantry, not only because they're high damage, and I think they actually have a damage modifier versus infantry. but because they have a concussion tech, which very nice, by the way, very nice. I think it's this guy. All right, I need to rename them more. So let's see. Nope. Oh no, it is. So having kind of a balanced army composition of anti-infantry, anti-air, and just like a warlord unit. Theoretically, that's the best you can have, but realistically, in practice, it's not. But then again, the survivors play through just sheer attrition. They don't win battles by being technologically advanced or having just raw power. They beat you through just numbers of weaker units. But you know, that's how I feel they should be played, at least. What I said for the video on the legendary mega tank. Oh no, we still got something to talk about with the workshop, and I think I bought all the components, not necessarily for the video, just for the sake of having them. Mega tank, one. So we have targeting system. Increases unit damage to infantry and armor, so it's just all ground units. 1 plus clip size, and I think the next upgrade actually does damage, plus 5 damage to all. Yep, so it's so the first one's I think it's just it attacks twice. It will shoot 2 attacks. Then it reloads at the same time, but I think it's theoretically, I think if that's what I think it is, that's double DPS. The shells, which is corrosion, is fucking OP as fuck. Just getting it to plus 25% damage to everything with corrosion, which is I think 50% damage or 100% damage taken or something, I don't know. Heavy treads, which is reduced damage from mines, which, I mean, if you're taking damage from mines, then rip, but like, they're gonna die for the most part, because they're low range. They are low range. So you need to have, you either need them to soak up fire for longer range units, or just have a few of them and just hope for the best, or something. Heavy tank engine, which is increased acceleration. I think it's top speed on further upgrades. Yep, acceleration and movement speed. And heavy armor, which is immunity to shock. And furthermore, it increases resistance towards burst damage. So that's it for the video. I know it's not top tier by any means, but, you know, top quality content, I guess. Actually, you know what? This is going to be long. This is going to be an extended video. Let me just go on a quick opinion of the event. Primarily one base in particular about this event. This event was a struggle. It wasn't the worst event ever, but I can definitely see why people are complaining. It was really difficult at the 70, because it's the one-shot base, and add insult to injury, you can't use zombie missiles or any type of missile. And to prove I'm not lying out of my ass, let's go to one right now. Scout attack, yeah. Okay, let's show you what I made here. So attack. Yeah, I know, I gotta kill 100 of them. I'm not actually gonna do that in over fucking Humvee. The Humvee I use for scouting. I just wanted to do it just because fuck having a buggy. Humvees are better. I don't know what would win. A max level Humvee or a max level buggy. Okay, so as you can see here, I can't use missiles. That's why the light's red. I don't know why they added this in. Maybe because they found out that apparently the base was too easy with it without being able to spam missiles. But it really wasn't, especially for the low players. Now we can't actually progress through the actual event, which is kind of upsetting. Because you got all of these. I guess they just bombed most of them, just let units spawn one at a time, and you can't realistically get rid of this. Like, if you did, yeah, good luck, buddy. I mean, theoretically, if you did, you can spam missiles, but thinking about it, you would need a lot to sacrifice. You would need, like, a shit ton of like, detonators or something. And that's not dealing with the base itself, or just, you know, go balls deep with night owls. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. We're going for it. I know this won't end well, and I know this is more repair time, but for the video, why not? Let's go for it. Oh, go, 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 go. You can't catch me, asshole. You can't catch me, asshole. Go for it, go for it, go for it. Oh my god. Actually, let's send two. Oh my, if one wasn't good enough. Oh no, oh no, nope. No. Actually, I might have actually. Oh my god, they're overwhelming me. You know, I think there are too many to spawn to actually do it. So it's like, or maybe you could if you get another unit to aggro. But yeah, it's really hard for someone that doesn't have Ardra, Jug, or like a high level hammers and vindicators with something to take point. However, I feel that with Gen 3 next door, I feel that the bases are gonna be too easy, especially since when they released the new generation of infantry. Because I'm absolutely sure that's what they're gonna do first. But that's it for the video. This was really meant to be just a preview from from player, so to speak, that about the Legendary Mech Tank. But you know, it turned into whatever, because at this channel it's high quality content. TM. But thank you for listening to me or watching or whatever. If you like the video, just, you know, like it and share it if you want. Subscribe, I'd appreciate that. And I will see you guys again next time. Hopefully, if you don't, well, nice knowing you.